Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd bring you guys in on this. This is my new Nord character who is going to take up the mantle of dealing with Daedra to become a vampire and do what my female that I was just playing as a werewolf can't do. So he's going to go pretty much through the same quest line process. I built him up a little bit and I'm going to keep going and bring you along with me with that so you can see kind of what I'm doing. I made him kind of template is his name's Calvas the Dark Soul or Dark Soul. I was kind of aiming for a Fade Ralpha look, and the armor he's wearing is Ch'Sun's armor, which is actually it's not a mod, it's actually in the game. You just gotta know the console command to get it. So I'm going around clearing the map, and I'm going to go get the sword of the Ravener.
Where do you want to go? Prime and back, and we'll be off.
I already started the initial build, finished with Faendal, even though I still got him running around in Jester clothing. So I'm going to run over here. This is Falkreath. I'm going to ignore this guy.
Till next time.
Okay, ignore him. Here, let me get on the horse. Yeah, I already talked to the freaking the Dawnguard guy, the orc that runs around talking to you. Can't remember his name now. I'm getting old. Anyway. Daedric, I think his name. He always wanders up and talks to you. The one thing about remembering names in Skyrim, I usually don't remember them that well. One, because I'm not really talking to anyone when I'm playing the game. Doing these videos, I've found that this is the first time I've actually talked during the game, and sometimes you'll catch me even while I'm playing, especially if there's an important part or a part I really want to get through. I'll just stop talking because talking and playing, I can chew bubblegum and walk at the same time, but sometimes it's not enjoyable. It's enjoyable to have like kind of nothing going on and just like do your thing. You know, mentally you're speaking to yourself, but that doesn't help you with public speaking. And so he's basically going to be a barbarian vampire. But I gotta catch this black horse. We're gonna go get the sword next because it's closer to here. Oh, there's a black horse. Actually, it's close to the chestnut horse, so when we get the chestnut horse next, that's when we're gonna go get the sword of the Ravener. So he's still gonna be dealing with Daedra stuff, but he's my basic Nord kind of barbarian. He'll be a barbarian vampire badass. That's what he'll be. But I need to get the sword of the Ravener first, and I need to kill a necromancer right quick here. He interrupted my horse riding training. There we go. Saved the horse, got the freaking thing. They steal the crap from the necromancer, his little puny ass. You know better to talk to freaking attack barbarians out in the wild. Especially the Nord barbarian bald guy. Breaking all the norms, no hair. Clean shaven, but mean. Initial builds are always fun. You're not really good at anything, but it's still fun. He does not have conjuration yet built up, so still in that building phase. So some of this I'm not going to do everything in front of you because it is kind of boring. But right now we are going to go to the place we've already been to technically. It's always marked on the map. Even when you start Realms of Lorcan, Helgen is always on the map. So you always got one place. If you just want to start the game, you can go right to Helgen and it'll start the dragon flying. But it doesn't mean you have to go on the quest itself. And I'm not going to. It's just a starting point that puts the dragon in the air. So all it is when you go to Whiterun to the Jarl's Palace, you'll first time you go in there, you can go up to him and tell him about the dragon. So let's get the we're going to get the, it's called the chestnut horse. Oh, there he is up here. Really kind of an orange-looking horse. In the daylight mostly, but even right now you can tell how much lighter he is as a horse color. But once we tame him, we'll go get our first item, is the Sword of the Ravener. Yeah, I was going for the Fade Rowler look, which I'll probably get that once he becomes a vampire, because I know it pales your skin when you become a vampire, so. Yeah, it's a Sun's armor. It's not actually, you can pull it up in the game, but it's not actually very powerful. It is, I got a 72 armor rating right now. It by itself is 32. So 32, and then the Falmer boots. I'm wearing Falmer boots. So it's just a regular, what's called, not real level of protection, but I'm lower level anyway, so. You might end up in Ebony Mail, but we'll see. That's about 20 levels from now, so. Going around to Sulfrin Sanctum if you've never been there. I know I've done videos there before, but if you've never seen it, this is how you get there. A wolf pup. kind of really hidden too. If you've never been out here, it's just kind of a hidden little spot. Let's go kill us a spell blade. Okay, this is coming inside here. There is a necromancer up here. A little bit overloaded. I know Feindal's already overloaded, so I'm going to go ahead and put stuff in here. I'm going to kill everybody and then I'll come back for this stuff later. Let's come back later. Where'd Feindal go?
I'm right behind you.
He's already overloaded, so I walked out of Lorcan with everything that was in there, so
lead on.
there you go, Feindal. Now Bashnag, you can't underestimate him because he is a pretty dangerous little customer, actually. Gonna launch an attack at her without enough power yet. Hold on. Almost killed her. And we brought a whole bunch of people. I think I woke a whole bunch of people up with that move. Or two of them at least. There's also a little fox up there named Pumpkin that will sometimes run around and be angry at you. I don't know why it's called Pumpkin.
I've got your back. You go on ahead.
If you're ever in here, the followers can get glitched up if you come up in this area with them, or they'll be stuck. There's a little fox. I don't know why it's called Pumpkin, but he's always here. He runs around angry at you for killing his masters. I guess one of the spell mages, it's his pet or something. Probably a reference, just one of the developers probably has a pet fox named Pumpkin, so they put him in the game. I don't know what the name relates to. There's usually always sometimes there's magic stuff up here. Depends on your level. I did find a magic boots just now, so. But when we fight Bashnag, you want to fight him from a distance first if you can, because he is pretty deadly if he gets up close.
We heading out? Let's keep going.
The spell swords in here are pretty, spell blades in here are pretty easy though. Spell blades or necromancers, what are they called? This is the coven. That's explained to you later. There's a lady here that will explain it to you. So we're going to start off our thing with him. I'm bashing. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to shoot him with an elemental burst to start off with. There's always two ways to go through here. Here, there's an entry right there in case you can't pick the lock, but you get points for picking locks. So, I pick the lock, come through. Bashnag is always at the enchanting table when you come in. But Daedra added a lot of things to him. So he's got a ring, he's got his sword. I think I'm close enough now to try and pop him one. Yeah, we got him one. I don't think I can do another one. No. Even though I do. Potions. Yeah, I don't have enough magic for that one. I could do another. Burst at him. Let's level up on him. Get me some room out of here. We got this freaking frost astronaut to fight first. Do some poison to him. Add some poison in here. Some healing. We got him. And Safangdal survived. So when you search him, you get these, you get a bunch of scrolls out of him. I don't know how to use all those yet. I haven't tried using them. Probably will with him now. But he also get is from him you get Bashnag's ring. Should be in here. Oh no, it's not a what's called item. It's just a miscellaneous item. Yeah, Bashnag's ring. You can turn that in with the syndicate. That's a Daedra item. He's part of most of the quest lines, but I just wanted to get this sword and get it out of the way. So we got the sword. Still got Feindal, we're good. I think I can take pretty much all the other mages in here. He's actually the hardest when you come over here. He'll always pop up extra things. I think he even pulled up a Daedra there a second ago. Let me get my... Shield of Lorcan. Let's see what we can break. Okay, broke those things. Now let's go kill the rest of these guys and get the mage out of here. There's another necromancer that's in here trapped that you can rescue if you want to. I've never killed her, I always just rescue her because it just really doesn't make any difference. So basically, you'll have to start the what's it called, the Exile Questline. So I gotta do the same path, but I gotta do it as a vampire since what's it called. So even though I did it with my werewolf, I gotta walk back through it again. I might not make you guys watch all of that because it's you'll have to watch it again if you already watched it once. You might be like, okay, dude, stop showing me the same shit over and over again. Missed. Kind of like Bashnak, even though I walk around looking like a barbarian, I will be doing some magic. There's supposed to be some kind of corruption thing that occurs by carrying that weapon. I don't know what it is, but he's definitely going to end up being corrupt. I think that's everybody, so let's go back and get this necromancer out of here. If you ever do this on your own, even with a regular game, it's not a mod, so it's just a part of the game itself. There's a necromancer back here. She has a whole story about how she got captured and put here by Bashnag and left to rot and weakened her so she can't get out. So she will tell us all about that after I cut her loose.
Thanks for I'm too weak right now. Between the spiders and the coven, I'd be dead before escaping the cave. Bashnag's circle of mages. Well, they live here. They made it pretty clear that I'm no longer welcome. And I don't want to hear your moral judgments about it either. I wouldn't have had to study in secret in the old days. I won't be myself for some time. I just need to get out of here and recover. Bashnag cursed me. I can't cast a spell to save my life right now. I'll have to wait until the way out is safe. Thank you. When I find my daughter, it will be thanks to you. Need something?
I don't know why she's not moving anyway. She'll move eventually. And then you get credit for helping her escape. Right now we're going to go through and start clearing the heat anyway. And if she stays there, it doesn't matter anyway. Actually, is that miscellaneous for me right now? It is a miscellaneous. Okay, let's do a quick pause and see if she leaves on her own. Oh, here she goes. I wanted to make her a marriage option. They should have made that her marriage option. Get a Dunmer wife and a little Dunmer kid running around your house. You even got a story where you met her mother. She rescued her through a bunch of necromancers. I'm going to pause real quick and go up here and get this stuff. I don't want to bore you guys with me doing that. Hold on one second. Okay, finishing up, clean up, and then we're going to head out of here. Okay, yeah, I just came back down here and broke everything that I could find. So I'm a big one for, especially in the beginning of the game, breaking as many things as possible, because all it does is build up your enchanting, and then also it lightens your load, and additionally you also get more magic that you can put on things. So I'm going to go back through, once I get this finished, usually I just go through all the things of cleaning out all the areas, and then, not cleaning out all the areas, but basically take this guy around, finish my tour of Skyrim, going to each of the holds and making sure I have all the horses, and once I get that finished, I'll just go ahead and start the Exile quest, but I should have my conjuration up by then to be able to get the sickle stone, because I'm going to need a sickle stone from all three places actually, but I'm not going to do all that on screen. Probably do that this weekend when I got time, get those sickle stones knocked out of the way, and then that way I can continue there's a couple quests that I can get knocked out of the way anyway too, like Laid to Rest is one of the ones. I'll become a vampire at some point, but the key thing is that one in the Moldering Ruins, that's where that vampire ritual stone is, that I couldn't do it because I wasn't a vampire, and I really didn't want to take her back through making her a vampire. So once I come up with a character, it's in my mind, once I get a build started, it's very hard for me to break away from that build. So I was more comfortable with just making a new character than taking her back through, and I could turn her to a vampire by going to Dawnguard and meeting Serrano, but that's a long process. So and dealing with Daedra's kind of deals with lower levels anyway, so I just want to kind of introduce you guys to this guy. But he should be ready by tomorrow, I would think. Depends. Well, today's Thursday, but tomorrow, maybe Saturday, I'll be ready to finish, kind of figure out what that sacrificial thing is. Because I'll need at least one Daedric item, but I'm going to go through pretty much the same quest I just went through for my main girl that was playing this before. She was doing everything associated with this, but she just got to a point where she couldn't go anymore. And that way I was like, okay, I could look for one of my other characters that fits the build, but all those have very specific kind of builds they're working on, so it just made sense just to grab a template and start again. I might advance my templates though. Just take all my templates through and get them all the way through this portion, so when I do start a template, basically this is already all done. Like, get everything done without making any like critical decisions, just get all the crafting and stuff like that done, read the Khajiit chest, and then they're completely, because this guy still has a lot of crap on him. I just took all the crap off of Feindal and just put it on myself. So I'm not going to take you through me selling all that. Actually, right here, we can go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put myself up in the Whiterun, and we'll go ahead and finish there for today. And I'll be back again tomorrow with a little bit more advanced playthrough of where he's at. And we'll be able to get to that Exile cave and get all that done.
I've been looking for you. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Have to go.
Thank you, Mel. I'm not going to read. That's the one thing. I wish all the quests came like that by mail, and I could pick and choose which ones I wanted to open. Let's go in here. We'll sell some stuff. Or actually, I'm not going to put you guys through that. Me selling stuff is not interesting at all. But anyway, this is, you can see kind of where I'm at. Kalavas, Dark Soul, is ready to be more of a Dark Soul. I think I will put points in his sword fighting. And then he's also going to be working on Conjuration, is one of the ones he has to have. I have to work on Conjuration, so I'm going to leave it at that right now. And also Smithing. I do have to need that because I got to get all the way up to Ebony. That means I've got only 2 more slots to go. And at 42 right now. So Ebony's 80, so I'm about half. So I hope you guys enjoyed the channel. We'll be back again tomorrow, and Calavast Dark Soul. We'll show you more about dealing with Daedra. You guys have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back again tomorrow. Have a good night.